Try yelling.
Yo. Hey. Yo. Mic. Check, check. Yo, we corner rappers on the block. Yo, we max on the rap, and we trying to get that dap for my brother soldiers. We born in Southern California. Yo, my sisters are soldiers too, and that's the truth. They guide our youth. Yo, we coming, getting loose in the studio booth, and on the block we drip, drop the hip hop. We make your mind say flip flops. Watch the clock tick tock, cause it don't stop. It's built in the fibers of American life. Centuries of pain, endless sacrifice, unable to lift his head with any measure of pride, working for free with only time and God on his side, being brought westward to America's land, where a whole world was built on crushing the black man. Since 1555, the black man has cried, and no nation nowhere ever saw the tears fall from his eyes, and no nation nowhere ever knew the hurt from his troubled soul, the fall from being an ancient black king to being American slaves called niggas and Negroes. The stories of his greatness has never been told, and the memory of when he was in power was erased from the face of the globe. And America wanted no one to know, because you wrote Americans thoroughly understand that this country became the #1 superpower from crushing the black man. America's theology is technology, the study of a mystery God somewhere beyond the sky, a philosophy like a heavy dark blanket just thrown over a black slave's mental eye, deceived to believe that in all of our wars blacks should be first to die. And after 440 years, millions of Negroes still believe in this bald-faced lie, even though we all know about the U.S. slave trade from 1555 to 1808. We have been trapped in prison without a freedom date, and Americans don't care. Black men working in the pen, black women working on low-paying jobs, food stamps and welfare. All of this was a master plan to build this white Western world on crushing the black man. So when we hear the cry of voices from bones from the bed of the Atlantic Ocean, it's not long before our emotion sets us in motion with God's divine notion, from the African shores to the American sands, where all of us will take our final stand with one divine demand, which is a full and complete freedom for every single black man. And that's what I hear and what I see. I hear the voices of civilization spoken by the lips of history. Wouldn't you be surprised to know what I hear and what I see? The typical and secondary senses of universal authority, the strange and curious legends that prepared us to face coming difficulties. The enemy who says that black history is a thing in which there's no real value to see. A whole world full of evil people who made slaves of you and me. The mightiest black nation chopped down like a tall oak tree. The greatest black people of Africa, destined to roam the wilderness of streets, bound to plantations and treated worse than beasts, trapped in horrors of hell in every century, born in this Western world with no memory of how mighty they used to be, lost to the knowledge of self and everyone else. I hear screams and loud cries coming from the far motherland. I hear screams and loud cries of those victimized by the greatest evil known to man. I hear screams and loud cries of those whose blood soaked the shores of Africa and America's sands. I hear screams and loud cries of those who became the major plan of the devil disguised as a man. I see ships coming in, all of my people in chains, forced to live by another people's culture, forced to wear another people's name. I see a slave running. The slave is trying to get away. I see the slaves on a plantation working hard every single day. I see the slaves on our plantations. During the night, the slaves are trying to pray. I see slaves suffering through the centuries, working like animals without pay. I see slaves in 2015 still waiting for that better and brighter day. And that's what I hear and what I see. Final poet, ain't afraid to show it. Want Lamert Park to know it. Love y'all. West Coast, best coast, we flow the most. Already know. Final poet.